What's up, my Finna love? Sisters Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News. A little over a week ago, I posted a video showing Ramona throwing a glass on one of her cast members, face and cutting the lady. And in that video, I said, I already recorded the last 2 episodes of the Ultimate Girls Trip. I'm going to post them. I know that I'm late and all of that. And then right after that, I said I was having software issues. Yes, well, my videos that I recorded and everything were in those software edited, ready to go when it crashed. Even though I have everything backed up, it took me a while to get them back and salvage whatever I had left. So I know most of you are like, Vina, we are so done and so far removed from the girls trip. It's been over. But hey, I just got the videos back that I recorded, so I don't throw away my work. So this is the reason why I'm extremely late. Okay, so let's get into episode 6, and episode 7 will be posted right after this one. Thank you all for your patience. The episode starts, I'm jumping around. I'm not going to talk about every single thing that happened, okay? And if you feel like, you know what, hey, Vina, you missed an important part, just let me know, and I might just add it in a different video. So the episode starts with Melissa basically saying that she felt like Cynthia Bailey was reaching, okay? Most of you are aware in the previous episode, Ramona took forever messing up Cynthia Bailey makeup schedule, and they just felt like the conversation shouldn't have dragged as long as it did, and they felt like Cynthia was just looking for a moment. Yes, Ramona is a hot mess. Say what you have to say and move on. The conversation did not need to be as long as it was. So she felt like Cynthia was reaching. Cynthia Bailey finally admitting that, you know what, I'm struggling to connect with these ladies. What is wrong with me? This is not like me. And all of those things that she said, you know what, it's okay to admit. I'm glad that she realized and recognized that and admitted that she was struggling. Cynthia and Luann having a conversation, Ramona saying that she's going to learn to shut her mouth. Teresa said that Ramona is sad and lonely in her life, and because of that, she's ending her anger of being sad and lonely on everybody else. Ramona going up and apologizing to Cynthia, for the 150th time, people acknowledging what, they've done to you and apologizing is one thing. But people who just apologize for the sake of apologizing just to turn around and do the same mess 2 seconds later, I don't take those people's apologies seriously. I really don't, okay? Girls talking about Ramona talking about staying on the island for, a few extra days because, what is she going to do when she get home? Cynthia also saying that, she's turned into this crazy person. But let's go back to Ramona. When the girls were talking and saying, just because you're lonely and this, that, and the third doesn't excuse your behavior. So I'm glad that they acknowledged that, okay? Back to Cynthia, admitting that she turned into a crazy person and this is not normally, like her. Once you take accountability and can acknowledge, then we're getting somewhere. But then she messed all of that up, and I'm going to get to that. And then, of course, Cynthia admitting not only, was she behaving like a crazy person, admitting that she was jealous, okay, that Cynthia was getting along with all of the girls. And she wasn't. Cynthia was out there having fun, and she wasn't having fun. I was saying in confessionals, I don't think Cynthia Bailey and I will be friends. Her apology was cute, but, she's boring. Hey, Kyle opinion, but Kyle is not the only one who feel that way, okay? Then Melissa saying to Cynthia that, well, Cynthia told me that you were jealous, and that's the reason why, basically based on what Cynthia Moore said, it probably affected the way how, I have interacted with you. And maybe we could have gotten to know each other better had she not said that. But then again, Cynthia Bailey goes in confessionals and on the van saying, that's not true. I was more jealous and worried about Kyle. But you're saying it's not true. But then you made a general blanket statement saying that you are jealous and you were jealous. When Cynthia asked you to take her picture, you made a comment about why you're not asking Melissa. Why are you asking me? So you were jealous of Melissa as well. Like, girl, just stop it, okay? That just threw everything Cynthia Bailey said out the window was the nerve of her to blame her not having a good time on her trip on Cynthia. to blame her entire trip being ruined, to blame her entire trip being messed up on Kenya. Like, really, Cynthia, you are that desperate to destroy Kenya more that you will go that low? All of the things you've done to Kenya, she could have turned into you, stopped having fun, and said, Cynthia Billy ruined my trip. Cynthia brought the camera in the room when she knew that I was crying. She knew I was crying because the production company went up to her allegedly and told her, we need you in the scene because Kenya is crying, okay? Kenya did not want the camera in the room, and you knew that, okay? That could have messed up Kenya's trip, but she did not allow it to mess her up. When she came downstairs crying about Brooklyn and her divorce being public and on YouTube, and you continued to eat your mashed potatoes or whatever you were eating and had no care about your friend, that could have messed up her trip. She could have said, you know what, okay, whatever happened at the dinner table happened during her Billy Q. I get it, but Cynthia is my closest friend here, and I would just think she would be more supportive. And the fact that she wasn't supportive, you know what, I'm upset. But she did not allow what you did to mess up her trip either. She kept having fun. When you pulled her aside and just did everything you did on the beach, getting loud, turning up, and just wanting this blown out fight, she could have allowed your energy, okay, to ruin her trip. She could have gotten loud right back with you and allowed that fight to get her so upset to say, you know what, I'm going home to my daughter. I don't need this. But she didn't. She continued to have fun and connect with that lady. So please stop blaming and lying on Kenya Moore and just continue to hold on to and admit that you had something going on in your personal life that you probably did not want to reveal. And it's okay. It's okay to not want to reveal what's going on in your life, but you were going through something. And also the fact that a grown woman would take a friendship contract seriously. When we all thought she was joking, but she was very serious about that friendship contract. A grown woman who's very territorial. That's why she and Nene Leaks deserve each other, that girl over there. And they've been friends, and they were friends for a long time. Because apart from certain things that Nene, she does differently, they are the same people when it comes to friendship. They want to hold on to you, they want to control you, and the moment they feel like you are hanging out or dealing with somebody else, they get upset. And Cynthia, you even said, what is wrong with me? Why am I behaving like a little child? Okay, these people are having fun, and I'm over here in the corner being jealous about the things they're talking about. So you openly admitted to everything, but then to turn around and blame Kenya for the reason why you didn't have fun this trip was just messed up. Like Kenya said in her interviews, whatever issues Cynthia, Billy, and I had, we talked about it. I've moved on. Anything else is Cynthia holding on and reaching, and I wish her the best. Like I said, okay, Cynthia have all of these businesses, and kudos to her, blessings to that black woman and that woman, period, for doing her thing. But all of her businesses combined does not add up to the huge check she was getting from the Real Housewives. And Cynthia Billy really do want to come back holding a peach. And if she's not willing to use Mike Hill allegedly cheating on her, which I don't believe either, but you can use anything for a storyline. I don't think she's going to want to put her marriage on a chopping block like that, just expose her marriage like that. And she's witnessed for years, you want a storyline, go after Kenya Moore. She's seen it work for years with every single person on that show. And she feels like this is what Bravo been wanting for years. Kenya Moore can keep friends, even though all of Kenya Moore real friends, not Real Housewives of Atlanta friends, but her real friends in real life. She's been friends with them 30 plus years, 20 plus years, 15 plus years, and the list goes on and on. So yes, she can absolutely keep friends, okay? So Cynthia Billy is holding on to this beef in hopes that she can come back next season and that will be her storyline. Portia Williams spin-off, I heard, isn't doing too well. I haven't been watching. Okay, ratings are okay, but people are not happy about it. Portia might come back after she and Simon hopefully get married. With the show not doing too well and all of her other businesses and things that she's doing probably will never add up to the check that the Real Housewives were giving her every season, she might come back. Okay, so Cynthia Bailey and Portia Williams, against, oh, I'm not friends with Kenya Moore. Cynthia is holding on to that and hoping Bravo will use that to bring her back and give her her peach. If they can bring Sheree back 150 times, then absolutely Cynthia Bailey can come back. Okay, so yeah, let Cynthia Bailey continue to fight by herself. I love how Kenya is paying her dust. Okay, so let's continue. Kenya, rapping at the table with Melissa, and I love their friendship and all of that. It's all good. Whether so far since the show been over, she's been supporting Melissa been supporting her, Teresa, everything looks cool. So whether the friendship progress into something deeper and bigger, I'm sure she doesn't care. She had a great time at that time on the show. They were cool, so let's focus on that. Okay, now Ramona wants the girls to wear crystals on their head. Bravo is so shitty. This is my point, okay? Kenya talking about a crystal, looking crazy, and Ramona is as fake as her crystal. And then Bravo flashing Cynthia Bailey face. Okay, when Kenya said anyone who wears that crystal is an idiot, or whatever Kenya said. And of course, Bravo flashing Cynthia Bailey face on the screen like, oh, I guess Cynthia Bailey is an idiot. I'm like, Bravo, yeah, I keep saying Bravo, production company that produced this show. I'm sure they're connected to Bravo in a way. They finally get ready to go to John's house for dinner, okay? Luann gets there. She's looking at Ramona and John interaction. She's like, there's no look of love in that man's face. In Lord John eyes, okay? There's no look of love when it comes to Ramona, child. Stop wasting your time. Kyle's husband came. Melissa telling Kenya she's going to hook her up with a nice Jersey boy. And Kenya whispering Italian, yes. They're just having a great time. Okay, and they're talking about we're gonna be friends forever and ever and ever. Cute moment. They get to the table. Kenya is basically telling Kyle's husband, your wife is, hilarious. I love her. Kyle doing that whole showing the girls how she did it at the table with her husband. Ew, let's move on. Don't want that visual. That's why I didn't talk about it a lot. John starts asking questions because John brought this up. He said, I was expecting drama, but all of you ladies been very positive and great. And then the girls laughing and saying, you're right. Now, what did I say during the very first episode? I said you might apologize and you might behave like, I'm so sorry and have remorse, but trust and believe Kenya Moore will always get the last laugh. She will remember what you did to her, and when you least expect it, she will react, okay? And that's exactly what happened at that dinner table. Don't sit here and pretend and behave like you are this well put together lady when you're not. I'm about to use this moment to expose you. He asked, and I'm going to tell him. Now, I get it. John is probably a busy businessman. So, maybe he's not sitting in his mansion, all right, watching Ramona franchise. Because at this point, Ramona, what you did on the girls trip doesn't even compare to all of the things you've done on your show over the years. So after all of that, if John is still cool with you, that means he rock with you as a person. So nothing Kenya said at that table would have put a bad taste in his mouth or ruin your image to him, because you've already ruined your own image on your own franchise, okay? Now, unless you're saying John is too busy and he is not watching your franchise and he does not sit back and the type of man to watch the Real Housewives. So maybe he doesn't know who you truly are, and now Kenya is exposing you. But he was on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, right, this season. So I'm sure he probably picked up that remote to see how did his house look? How did this look? How did he look on TV? And he's still going to be exposed to the crazy woman that you are. So nothing Kenya said at that table was going to prevent him from knowing who you truly are anyways, okay? But anyways, let's stay focused. So Kenya basically start to explain everything. Yes, you think you're going to do what you did on that boat and call me out of my name and I'm not going to tell him what happened? Girl, you're tripping. Now, she can blame Luann, okay? Luann is her friend. Kenya Moore is not Ramona's friend, okay? So if your own friend Luann can go as far as she went to flirt with John and also get his number to teach you a lesson, take that up with Luann. Drag Luann, okay? Kenya Moore explaining her truth is expected. She's not your friend. You came for me. Now I'm just paying it back. How many times do I have to tell these girls or women, don't come for me unless I send for you? That's what you did, and now you're going to get it. Luann now taking it that far. I have the same energy for Luann. Like she had some energy, but she was more calm to what Luann was doing than towards Kenya. If my friend of all of these years crossed the line to go as far as flirting, touching, and taking the man that I like phone number, oh my goodness, I'm blowing up at my friend. She's more concerned about Kenya than Luann. And that's my point right there. There's just something about that stunning, intelligent woman that gets people riled up. She met the one because Kenya gave it to her all the way. And like I said, Kenya always gets the last laugh because she will not ever start it, but she have no problem finishing it. Okay, the same black women on Twitter kiki laughing about, oh, Luann is a savage. She's trying to teach Ramona a lesson. Oh my goodness. Twitter would have crashed had Kenya Moore, the black woman, okay, of all of the things that she could have done to teach a friend a lesson, but to flirt with the guy that her friend liked, okay, and touch him and did all of those things in front of that friend, because Luann and Ramona are real friends, Twitter would have crashed. But once again, because it was Luann, she got a pass. Flirting with that married man, even though yes, he was flirting back, she got a pass. You know, putting her hands on Ramona, sticking with a paper down her chest because she was upset with her, got a pass. Kenya Moore was the one trending for 2 days talking about she put her hands on Ramona when everyone knows Ramona loved to pick up the glass and throw it on people, which I've shown you the evidence, okay? But it was Kenya. No energy for Luann at all. No energy for Luann. So you see how Luann is held at a different standards, but Kenya Moore, the black woman, gets crucified? Do you see how her own people be the hardest on her? She even breathed, okay? And it makes the news. But Luann can cross the line and do all of these things, and crickets. Yep. It would have still been trending. How disgusting Kenya Moore is to know that her friend liked a man and she's flirting with him, even after that guy on the Real Housewives of Atlanta came out and said, I lied on this woman. For all of these seasons, people are still dragging that lie and that storyline. To this day, it still follows Kenya Moore. But here's Luann. That's my point. Everyone are able to recognize the joke and recognize when other people are doing things just to be shady. But when it comes to Kenya Moore, all of that common sense goes out the window, okay? Everyone on Twitter could recognize, and myself, Luann was obviously joking, but she took it that far to take the man number. Now he's not dating Ramona, okay? They're not exclusive or anything, but that's someone her friend liked, okay? And she said, let's mess with him. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that part up is because there were people on Twitter. Oh, you know, Kenya is wrong for that. Oh, Kenya is wrong for that. Even the Kyle and the Cynthia Billy and the Ramona, the energy that they had for Kenya, they didn't have that same energy for Luann. Okay, so miss me with all of that self-righteous BS. Until you have the same energy for all of these people, I don't want to hear it when it comes to Kenya Moore, because the bias. Yeah, and Ramona doing the seating arrangements, answering John questions. Like, girl, acting like that's a husband already. Like, girl, chill. John is just happy to get the free publicity about his restaurant and everything that he got going on over there after all of these years. So basically, thank you again, Ramona. Thank you. That's basically John is saying, thank you, Ramona, for doing this for me. But that's about it, okay? That's all you're going to get from me. But hey, who am I? I don't know what they do. Cameras are not rolling. Ramona said, I'm a lady. I don't talk about things like that when she does, okay? But she says she does it when the camera is not on her. So anyways, let's move on. Yep, my reaction every time Cynthia Billy came on the screen with her draining conversation. That was just like Melissa. I didn't talk about this moment of these pictures. Of course, Kenya posted these pictures months ago. She looked absolutely stunning. So that's about it. You know, they exchange numbers and the girls get home and Cynthia Bailey, Lord. But I'll be back with the last and final episode review. But that's about it. Just hot mess. But I love our girl Kenya on this girl trip. I'm wishing all of the ladies well. I'm wishing all of you well, and take care. And here my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.